So remember that they're changing my voice. Really quickly, I'd like to remind you that I'm making videos on YouTube, my Persecuted by Racist channel. And I'd also like to point out that people who are donors at colleges, people in the colleges, they could set up a GoFundMe account to fund private security to help law enforcement with the protests at the colleges, right? It's not a big deal. Obviously, what's going on is very horrible. It's pretty straightforward that the agitators there are hired by people who want Israel to keep on its current course, and there are much bigger problems in the world than what happens to Palestine, right? There's not that many people that live there compared to the rest of the world. So even though there's horrible stuff going on and they should give them humanitarian assistance, what have you, it's a distraction for the overall bigger picture, right? The sexual control that's going on. There's a lot of rape by deception going on, and you should see that they're persecuting me every single day while people are raped all over the place. Okay, and that's not even the worst of it. Forcible rapes are not as bad as the rape by deception that's going on. A psychologist might disagree, right? But they'd be wrong, because the reproduction that's occurring is based on rape by deception. Forcibly raping one person, or even everyone who gets raped every day, okay, let's say the rapes that occur every year, we'll say, that are forcible, are nowhere near as bad as the dating scale that people use, which ends up bringing in tons and tons of children into this world who are the products of rape by deception. And it's sad. I'll put in the comments, what valid consent is, but it's right there in the word, right? That they're up to no good. The word consent, right? And a con man, a confidence man. It makes you confident, right? There's an organized effort to get people to feel confident in the paths they're in. And guys tend to be sharper than females, and they tend to trick them. And females tend to think that it's smart to team up with a bunch of females, feminists, what have you, angry, conservative females, what have you, and to try to get over on guys. But they're really screwing themselves over, because they're supposed to date based on love and find the point of life. Instead, they're sleeping with guys based on mere human rules, customs, and traditions, and social scales, and for money, and for whatever culture they're from. Okay, and this is evil. So you need to understand that they know that who dates who and who marries who is very important, and they don't understand why not to kind of create an organized rape by deception planet. And so they're fuming me to make it harder for me to speak, and they're doing a bunch of things at the same time. One is harassing me, even sexually harassing me while people are raped, okay, trying to make it so people who aren't very brave think that magically it's a good idea to obey their damn oppressors, okay? They're also making it so people, have a stupid excuse where they say, oh, he's struggling to speak. Why should we rally to him? Which is absurd. If you rally to me, it'll be harder for them to feel me. And people can organize and create a committee. Okay, you can do some of the talking, which will make it so the speeches, the videos, what have you, will go more fluidly. And a lot of you have a large following already. Okay, so you can get the message out more. I mean, there's every reason in the world to rally to me, and there's no reason to not rally to me. And so we see there's that. I think one of the major proofs that you should rally to me is that they're making it harder for me to speak. It actually extremely works against them. It's a very sad day when people don't understand that.